thank you to Brian for leading on to us. Do the usual, just wait until someone says we're 6x6. I would say 5x5, but like to be different. And I do know that there's a 20-second delay as per. So if someone can just let us know, although we are very quiet apparently. Let's try turning that up a bit. Audio, yeah, thanks Tone. I have just noticed that myself, so bear with me and I'll get that turned up. It's not good, is it? Mind you, do you really want to hear my voice? Be honest, guys. Be honest, do you really want to hear my voice? You don't, do you? We know this device is in use. Let's turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. How much gain do we need? Jesus. Is that all the way up? Is that better? How's that now, guys? Is that you know me? I'm quiet anyway. It's Grace that's the loud one, but hopefully that's a bit louder. I shall wait till here. Wait till read. That's better. Cheers, Timber. Thank you very much. Distorting slightly, or maybe a bit too much on the gain then. Bear with. Thank you very much for letting me know. How's that now? I've turned the gain down a little bit. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. But I am interested. Yeah, I have just turned it down again. Let me have a look at the old filters. Filters. Where's the filters? Filters. Help. Filters. No, there are no filters. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Oh yes, indeedy. Cheers, guys. Okay, let's go back to the top. I know Craig was in first. No doubt. Oh no, Craig's been on a show today, so I'm not sure if he's working tonight or not. Yeah, hope everybody's keeping well. Let's run through the names quickly. Paul Words, welcome in. Sarah Davis, Timber, Tony, Chris, Mark, still lurking. Fitting Point Motors, 2 to go. You get in there, Mark. And Rich and Martin O'Keefe. Good to see you, mates. Chris, Tony, Rich, Moneybrook Junction, Mark and Lisa. Tony, Chris. Who's going live from midnight when this finishes? I don't know, but it's not going to be us. And Simon Trains, Scott. Mark, need to grab Pepsi Max refill. Pepsi Max? No. If it ain't Coke, it don't belong. Summer Breeze, John Holly. Oh, Craig is still in. Okay. Tony, Paul, Simon Trains, Timber, Rich, Craig. Tone, a squirrel hunting wabbits. Hey, folks. Paul and Paris. No, Paul and sorry, just ignore me, guys. Mark and Lisa. Timber. Distorting slight. I hope I've sorted it now. I hope I have. Bryce, sponsored by Coke, yeah. Ray, welcome in, Bird. Snowy. Hope you're all well. Hope everyone that went and enjoyed the model Roku. Hello to Snowy and Loki. Good to see you both. And Paul SK, welcome in. Sound fine. Prince Loam, welcome in, mate. Chris, I should say. Lovely meeting you. Pete, good to see you, Bird. Chris, remind me not to fit a lock sound and Akira crash into my Class 60 after this stream. Bryce, start at midnight happened once when Jason organised it. We still need to do this 24-hour live stream. We really do. Yeah, so hope everybody's keeping okay. we'll do a little bit on Model Rail Crew as well, obviously. No doubt Grace will have a bit to say from her side. But yeah, what a fantastic day. Jason and Grace both did really well. Grace on the social media side. Jason with the boots on the ground. Rach driving the buses. And Harrison, lovely young lad. And all the volunteers, what a fantastic day. And like we mentioned in Brian's stream, it was nice to see that fire engine. Did bring a tear to my eye. And when it came to mental health advocates, myself, Grace and Jason, well, it was kind of me that needed to help, because the old black dog decided to visit on a stupid day, and I did struggle on Sunday, mentally, with the anxiety and everything like that. But obviously the great thing about Crew, easy to get outside, and obviously Grace, but Rach, Jason's missus, and Craig's missus, Marilyn, hugs off both of them, and that was really, really appreciated. So yeah, mental health, obviously important. Wasn't planning on it being me that needed the help. I would have been alright if we'd have been looking after somebody else. Like Brian's also said, the quiet hour did escape, because the whole day escaped because of how busy it was. I'm still unsure of the numbers myself through the door. Obviously the YouTubers meet, 44, 45, whatever it was. Well, it was 44, but I think someone in Brian's stream mentioned that they were there, but they were in the photo, so 45 now. It could still be climbing. But no, what a fantastic, absolutely blooming awesome weekend. One of the best things, again, as Brian mentioned, was seeing Andrew and his mum. They were doing that live stream from Crew train station. Myself, Grace, Simon Trains and Captain Static all surprised the heck out of Andrew and his mum. Again, a few tears, a lot of tears last weekend, a few tears that, because obviously Andrew lost his dad shortly before I did. So we all knew the pain, the pain of loss. So it was quite a poignant evening, and it was nice because it wasn't in the show. Nothing against the show, obviously, but it was nice to have that quiet moment with them, and then getting up the next morning to sheer unadulterated chaos. Thanks to those that helped do the setup and the teardown as well. Because obviously they're very, very important. The volunteers are really important as well. Bigger and better, like Brian says, hopefully next year. We don't know, 2-day event, new arena or what have you.
No, that definitely won't be next year.
Oh, okay, so the new arena won't be next year. You've heard it from the purple one. Anyway, let's get some of these comments.
People, I will say that on that. People are obviously saying a lot about bigger venue. There is, unfortunately, a lot more that goes into it than a one-dayer. We'd obviously love to go, but
Sweetie.
It's also making sure as it grows, it continues to, and things like that. So who knows? The plan is to eventually, but you rush it too fast and you lose it. So
maybe 2 days before a new arena. I think that's probably the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, but who knows, because they're usually booked up a Saturday already. That's the only issue usually.
Fire engine was fantastic. It was a beautiful machine, and thankfully the weather held out. But even if the weather hadn't have held out, there was a backup plan with a different machine.
Yeah, but I don't know what they'd have done if it had started during it.
It was a great show, it certainly was. Who stayed up for the full 24 hours? Oh, well, I missed that one. And David Green, welcome in the house. Chris, I had my black dog on the week leading up, but Sunday and Monday was okay. That's not too bad then, is it, Chris? But there is obviously someone out there that knows about the black dog, and those that don't, obviously Chris does. The black dog is a terminology of people who have mental health issues, and the black dog visiting is just the easiest way of doing it.
Oh, this may have worked this time.
John, we used to get loads, Paul, but the cat eats them now. Have I missed a comment? Craig, I was running my layout. Shame I wasn't there for the photo. No, Craig, because of that, it's something we're going to try and sort out for next year. So that every single YouTuber that's there, every single one, can come outside.
Even if we temporarily...
Even those that are eating their breakfast and panicking that their breakfast has been stolen from me.
It was to get you out there, Bri.
Brian says, purple one! Craig says, Grace, do you know the Muffin Man?
Who? Who said it?
Craig.
Oh, Craig said it. Sorry, I had to check. The Muffin Man?
Princeton, I think I was number 45, but didn't have vote. No, I think you were, Chris. I think because you already just mentioned that Chris was there, but he wasn't in the photo.
Yeah.
So I think that makes it number 45.
Yeah, I think with how manic we were, guys, because you came up to us, didn't you? And so, yeah, the count is now 45.
Craig's going up to bed. No worries, Craig. You look after yourself. After yourself. Rob and Rob only, please, Paul. Brian, it's great seeing new faces. That certainly was. Sarah, hi again. Had to reboot. Then my Tesco order turned up. Any pizza in it tonight, Sarah? Brian.
Oh, sorry.
Brian. Yes, Grace, you git.
What am I get?
For nicking his breakfast.
Yeah, well, made you come out. I was being serious. I told you that. On that.
He literally... We saw Grace bring his plate out, and he was literally following Grace like a little puppy.
I was like, come on. But on that, obviously, we were trying to go off people that we could think of at the time. Obviously, me and Jason were around like blue thingy flies. So if you weren't in the photo and did attend, if any of you are watching, please let us know, because again, that goes into the count.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is obviously some we don't know by faces, because you're not... You know, you don't have a channel like some of us that we post videos on, so we don't see your face, which is lovely when people come up to us. Confusing at start. Like Harris this year. Kevin gave it away that year, because... but, yeah, so if you did attend, please do let us know, just to make sure you're on the count. But it's now officially 45 again.
Yeah. Sarah had a pizza earlier.
Did it come up Prince Sloan had joined or something as well?
Yes, Prince Sloan had been joined for a while. He's changing his YouTube.
Ah, okay. I just wanted to check.
Grant, hi Rob and Grace. Hope all are well. Grant, stop seriously now. That's the last time you apologise. Honestly, because you will rack me off. You've got nothing to apologise for, Grant.
Do I need to slap him like Mark?
Yeah, Paul, slap Grant, please. You don't dare apologise because you've got family ill. No, absolute no.
Family first. Other people are apologising. No, everyone that is watching this, do not apologise for not making it, because at the end of the day, not everyone can. Life gets in the way, family gets in the life. You know, it is not expected, but there are some people that didn't attend that, like, reacted on the socials. That makes a difference as well. So if you can't attend for whatever reason, you know, it doesn't mean we like you any less, because you're still supporting us. You're talking about it to people. You're interacting with socials. All of this makes a difference. Obviously, we'd love to see you there, but things happen. Plans change.
Rich, I was there at an eating and missed it. I know, we were gutted, mate. Dave, would have been okay if we didn't have to wait half an hour for it. Yeah, that's being addressed as well, David. The food. Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
We have taken on, there are some good feedback, including about the food. That has been taken on board, and an idea has already been spawned for next year. Timber, not a bad idea for a register. Bri, yes, I know what Harris and David G look like, and Andy D, older. Santa Fe Bob, are you taking break time for yourself soon? We're okay. Bob, all it is, obviously don't say anything about the episode. Santa Fe is one of our top tiers in Patreon, so he's obviously seen the preview for tomorrow's episode. All it was, I was in the physio yesterday, and this wasn't playing nice afterwards. So, but no, we're all good. But thank you, Bob.
And what have you also done that probably hasn't helped?
Yeah, I've actually stepped up my meds completely this week. I've been taking one lot of med twice.
No anti-inflammatory.
And the other med missing out totally. It doesn't help that they're both white and they're both the same size. Despite the fact that one says 600 on it and the other says nothing. Scott, definitely hoping to be there next year, the day earlier, so won't interfere with family birthday. There was just as well as I wasn't there this year. It'd be good to finally meet you, Scott. Was Mr. X counted?
Yes, Mr. X was. Yeah, we tried to think who was in the room, who was on stalls, traders, things like that. So it's just people that obviously I don't necessarily know face to face and things that, you know, just let us know, because then you counted in the number. So I don't mean to, but I can't.
Basically, the idea for next year is, especially if we can get enough volunteers, is to have some trustworthy people babysit the layouts. Not interfere with them, not mess with them, just babysit with them. Should anything happen, like a derailment, that you explain to them, here's how to turn the power off. And that's it. So we can literally get everybody outside. So next year, hopefully, we can get 50 people outside. Which, yep. Oh dear, that's a silly boy up, yeah. And ironically, I told you to tell somebody. I told them. And they put one of those weekly med things in their shopping basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Suggested them before.
Not keen on the idea. Excuse me, Chewy. So yeah, it was an absolutely fantastic weekend. Pete! Hello, matey. We were just talking about, well, to be fair, it was Brian that was talking about you in Brian's stream. How are you and Sue keeping?
Are you caravanning at the moment?
Hopefully next year you might be able to make it, Pete, because it'd be fantastic to catch up again. Again, to up the numbers. Let's see if we can hit 50 YouTubers next year. Right, I had to babysit Dave Angel Trains so they could eat. We want to see if we can get babysitters for each of the layouts. But they will have to be, obviously, trusted people.
Yeah, but trusted people are probably the YouTubers, so whether we shut things down for 5 minutes to get the photo...
Sarah, couldn't make cruise show, a skint that weekend and public transport is pants. This is very true. No wonder we... Yeah, well, to be fair, Brian was one of the first ones in, helping set up with everything, so... That's the thing, the volunteers do get the free entry, they get the food vouchers, but they also get the first hour of grabbing a bargain. There's always perks. No, at home. Okay, mate. But yeah, Pete and Sue, it would be lovely to see you guys at Crew next year. I know you couldn't do it this year, but next year it'd be lovely to see you guys. Right, currently enjoying some vodka over at Crew. Has your pussy finished meowing, Brian? Those that weren't in Brian's, we heard a little meow down the side of him. That's the point. Does Gus bark a lot, by? Because we never hear him barking in the live streams. And you've all heard Morgan barking at him. Simon, I won twice. Rare that I win twice. Oh yeah, you did. And Chris's layout, Suro no Michi. Oh my god, what an absolutely stunning layout.
I think John JMC's was brilliant as well, all the effects
John's,
put
yeah.
into it.
John's put a lot of work into that. I think John was kind of like joint second place, something like that. I mean, there was no second or third places, I grant you, but John wasn't, for the first time he's attended there, John was really close in with the winning. Sarah, I've been meaning to build a small layout to display at a show since October. Still no further forward. Well, there's a target for you, Sarah. Crew May 30th next year. Fingers crossed you do, Pete, because it's been a while since we've seen each other, brother. Bry, Walker has stopped now. No, he only barks if he only hears anyone at the door. Morgan barks if a leaf passes a window. Literally. Grant, Rob and Grace, is there another show that you and a lot of YouTubers go to? With us, things are a little bit tight at the moment. You've got Outsagers later on in the year. You've also got NEC, Worley. We were going to go to that one, but like I say, we won't be able to now. Anybody else, feel free to drop a name of a show in here. There are loads of shows, aren't there?
Worley and a lot do try and meet at House Ages, but for us it's going to be very much a last minute decision to see what comes out.
We are kind of stuck in that respect at the moment. But what I will say, get it out of the way now, is there's no running trains tonight. Part of the track is up. And I'm struggling, I'll mention that in a little bit. But I'm just doing all the wiring for it, so I haven't been able to get it back down again. Sarah, the Manchester show in December is good. Pete, neighbour went through my armoured cable layout today. Oh, no way! How the heck did he manage to do that? Hold a second, your armoured layout coming from your house, armoured cable coming from your house to your shed. How's your neighbour done that? Mark, Lee is a good one in September. Right, if Gus barks out the back, you can't hear him from the layout room. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, well, Morgan's normally crashed down here, isn't he? He's up with his mummies today, so. But normally he's down there. At least you have tracked down, Rob. Oh dear. You'll get there, Mark. You will get there. Simon, Stafford show at the end of September. David. That's what I want to know. How did he get through the armoured cable? Pete did try to make you live tonight, Brian. It's alright, Pete. You have to pay the fine anyway. What's the fine lately, Brian, for people missing your show? Paul, it's Rob's turn to get a shock. No. Power's turned off. Bry will be there with Dave Angel this year, sight. Sarah, preferred the Stafford show when it was over 2 halls. It looks small in the big room. Is that a 1-dayer or a 2-dayer, Sarah? Bry, don't worry, Pete. Simon, Finneson got the Saturday booked off for it. May do the weekend again. But no, there's plenty of good shows out there. I believe there are directories for it as well. I can't remember. So I know what I saw the other day on Facebook. Someone had created another directory for train shows.
Yeah.
And train shops. And someone actually commented on it saying, we'll need a directory for the directories soon.
Yeah.
Where are we? Bry, fine is coffee at the next show. Ah! There you go, Pete. You got Brian a coffee. Sarah, 2 days at the Stafford Showground. Pete, he was taking a concrete fence post out. Went through it with a jackhammer. I presume he's paying for your cable, mate, because I know that armour cable ain't cheap. Mark, I want to try and get to Stafford this year, especially now the Fairground Museum is there. Oh, I'd like to see that myself. Right, I'll be there on Saturday. Simon, Chris, Pinocchio, I'll be there, but come anyway. Bloody cap, says Chris. It's alright, we realised you weren't shouting. Either that or I'm going a bit deaf. So yeah, no running trains. Grace is going to be doing a bit of work, which makes a change. Even though the camera's pointing that way. Oh, look, guys. Look, guys. Look. Look.
Nine.
Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that. Mind you, that's nothing to the size of the biscuits that Andrew's mum, Menna, brought for us and gave to us at the train station. I swear to God, you could put them on the front wheels of an A380 and it would stop the aircraft. Sarah Stafford do a vintage bus from the train station to the showground. Pete, paying for everything, good night. Oh, fair goes. I can't imagine that armoured cable's cheap. I mean, the internet cable we've got here is Cat 7, and that's got to be a good 50 foot long, and that wasn't cheap. Luckily I had a friend who not only sorted it for me, he installed it.
Our internet wizard.
Simon, I thought it was in 3 halls. The Stafford shows they had it in the Presswood Centre, Argyle Centre and Sunderland Centre before they moved it into the Bingley Hall. Pete asking Brian if he wants black or white coffee. John JMC! Late one. Oh yeah, John, we've only just started, mate. Well, about 27 minutes ago. With Brian doing his monthly waffle. And the fact that we didn't do a live stream last week, we thought, you know what, we'll do a live stream this week after Brian. But to be fair, Brian did say, did you want me to cancel mine? And I wouldn't have that because I wouldn't stomp on other people's toes.
It all got stuffed out when we were working so much. Didn't you used to go on at 6, Bri?
Yeah, Chris, what's that coming over the hill? Is it a cookie monster? Sarah, they moved into the main big hall after COVID. Yeah, what evening all says from John. Bride, black Pete, no sugar. But before COVID, it's 3 rooms. Rich, stop it, Rob. I have recovered from the picture of those Empire biscuits. They were massive, weren't they?
They're gorgeous.
And I have to say, yeah, I've never had them before, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Paul, I use Cat 8 Ethernet cable. Yeah, I saw that, but at the time I was supposed to be buying it myself, and I thought, no. Waffle food. Pete, cost £2,000 when I had it installed 9 years ago. Oh. Rich, sorry Rob, no, I know what you meant, Rich, don't worry. Bright, I did Grace because you wanted to be on at 8. Yeah, it's not a problem, mate. It's not a problem, honestly. But no, we all work together, but we will never ever step. You know, like the little community, we won't ever step on people's toes. But thank you for offering, Brian. It's appreciated, but no way would I step on your toes, especially only do it once a month. Sarah, I'm not feeling well right now. It's led me to cleaning the kitchen. Chris, Cat 6 is good enough. It is, yes. Cat 6 is definitely good enough. But I just wanted to go that extra mile. No, Bri, I think she was being sort of sarcastic because she wants to clean the kitchen. That's why she's saying she's not feeling well. Never mind. But yeah, also it was nice to the last bit of the takedown in the, what's the name of that little room where John was?
The cocktail lounge.
The cocktail lounge, getting the tables out of there. We sorted that on the Monday, and then we went out for a meal with Rach and Jason. It was so nice just to have that relaxed time afterwards.
It's become a tradition with them, isn't it?
Brian, it's easy for means I can cook tea. So do you have your tea before that or after it? Pete, so glad you had a great time at Crew, Rob and Grace. Oh, it was brilliant. As I said, I had my the old black dog visiting, so I had to come out every now and again, but absolutely fantastic. It was proper buzzing. Sarah, no one to clean the kitchen, but if needed, toaster and set the, toaster and set the smoke alarm off after I cleaned it and plugged it back in. Chris, I woke up in a bad mood today, so I cleaned the flat. Felt so much better afterwards. Was it bad enough that you were just lobbing things out the window, Chris? And that's the other thing we want to say as well. Obviously, Grace... Shut up, you stupid phone.
You've had them, haven't
See,
you?
this is my phone even telling me when I should take my meds and what meds to take, and I still managed to step it up. Yeah, anybody that we didn't get to say hello to, or we only saw it and said hello to for a few seconds, we are sorry. I was trying to support Grace and Jason. Everybody was making sure that Jason ate, which was good because we actually saw him eat, because we forced him to sit down and eat.
Yeah, I think in future that's a good thing, is we eat with him, because
Yeah.
it means he eats.
And what time was it? About 4?
3:30.
4 o'clock on it, something like that.
Because of everything, the
Yeah.
kitchen extended, so yeah, 3:30 we're at.
Grant, is Grace one of these people that can eat anything and never put an ounce on? I look and put a kilo. Yes, she is.
But I'm the opposite. I struggle to put it on.
Yeah, she literally struggles to put weight on. Bri, before 8 so the wife can have her tablets. Ah, fair enough. Hope she's not doing too bad, Bri. Sarah, Grant, there's a name for people like that. Chris, yeah, checked a couple of ex-girlfriends out. Top window or bottom window? No, don't actually comment, Chris. Don't incriminate yourself. Sarah, I've always got to remind me to take my meds, about 8 or 9 pills in the morning. Not that bad, but I've had a really bad week with a shoulder, and now we know why. Simon, I didn't get to eat something till 3. Like I said, there's an idea in place to sort this for next year, because we had the feedback. It wasn't nasty feedback at all, but it's something to try and be sorted for next year, because the staff at the club did their very best. They really, really did, and they even extended the time that they were cooking.
We overwhelmed the kitchen, basically.
Yeah. The amount of people overwhelmed the kitchen. Mind you, it's their fault for making such great food as well, isn't it? Pete, Lord Al looks a lot better now. He enjoyed crew. Yes. Everybody, it was absolutely fantastic to see Alan and Barbara. It really was. But like Al said, he had to stand all the way on the train, all the way to Chester, and it wasn't that much better on the way down to Crewe. That took it out of him. And he did get really poorly in Crewe. But yes, he looked a lot better on Mark's live stream. That was a fantastic thing for Mark to do. Rich, I told Jason to eat and drink. Everybody needs to. Right, I think Crewe, that was driving him to get a better Pete. Yeah. Chris, I was honoured to meet Lord Owl and Lady Babs in their throne room. Pete, you had a long talk with him, Brian. Sarah, maybe as well trusted babysitters for layout. We could have runners for the layouts for food and drink. It could only ever be light snacks. This was one of the other questions that was raised about food in the main hall. In the main hall, it could only ever be light snacks. But that's a cop and all thing, not a model rail crew. And it's certainly understandable, because if you start getting people eating in that main hall, full meals and everything, it's going to look... I mean, if you can imagine the teardown later on in the evening, there was a lot to clean. You know, the floor had to be hoovered up. But it would only ever be light snacks. Because obviously you've got the issue with food and drink. Making a mess. Drinks could be spilt on layouts or on traders' stands. Bright, yeah, Chris, I joked it should be turned into Santa's grotto. It's a good idea, yeah, it is. But it'd be like things like sandwiches and I don't know if they would have drinks in there.
I think they're going to look at a menu to do next year as an option. Those are the bits you can have in the club.
Yeah. Sarah
Still early days.
keeps the cleaning to a minimum. Chris, wish Lord Al a speedy recovery. Yeah, he's been through the blooming mill. Some time back it was Pete that gave us a shout, and we're forever grateful for it, because we know, because Pete knows, obviously, Lord Al's local to us, and what we think of him. But we didn't realise how bad it was until we saw him. And then obviously the day got a bit much for him. He was pushing himself a bit much. But everybody running around looking after him was absolutely fantastic. There is something coming on that, I believe, as well, isn't there? Is that going to be mentioned? What was done at the end of the day for Lord Al? Or has it already been mentioned? It has, hasn't it?
At the end of the day.
Yes, what happened instead of the train?
Oh yeah, that's already been.
Sorry, it has, hasn't it? Yeah. Mark Donegal dad. Now bear in mind, Mark flew over to Manchester, drove down to Crewe in a hire car, and his plan was to drive back to his hotel the next morning, get up, drive back to Manchester. Mark actually, it was discussed on Thursday, wasn't it? If you'd been on Thursday, Mark turned around and he basically told Al that he wasn't going on the train. Mark went from Crewe up to Holywell. Basically, if anybody knows where the Duke of Lancaster, he's literally just down the road from the Duke of Lancaster. Drove up to there. Yeah, he did have a nice old tour around the layout.
That's the only reason he did it, really.
And then drove back, and then helped out with the teardown. So Mark definitely much the man of the hour.
Considering he was just to come like as a spectator.
Sarah, with me be diabetic, if I had my layout there, I'd take my body weight and drinks and snacks. Oh dear, vodka has gone to my head. Apologies if I say anything inappropriate. What's new, Bright? Doesn't matter, go for it. Pete, he is 80% there. He is, isn't he? He looked a lot better. Especially when he stood up. I noticed on Mark Donegal Dad's stream, when he stood up the other day, compared to the fact that it took two of us to get, I mean, he's obviously a tall guy, but it took two of us to get him stood up in Crewe at the end of the day. Sarah, Bride, don't let that hold you back. This is true.
But he did say the adrenaline was getting to him. That still affects him.
Pete, vitamin B12, Rob. I had a good old chat with him on Sunday. Chris, Mark Donegal Dad was a Samaritan of the First Order. Totally well above and beyond the Call of Duty. Absolutely. Because 3.5 hour round trip for him. Absolutely amazing, that guy. Rich, we know when we know any difference. Heard of Holywell. Mark, we used to call it the Fun Ship. But yeah, he's not far from the Duke of Lancaster. So from Crewe, it's not so much of the distance, because it's not far distance-wise, but it's only a very short stretch on dual carriageways. I think Brian. Mark Grace is right. I only done it to see his layout. But you were surprised, weren't you, Mark? That camera does not do that layout justice.
Did he bang his head?
Well, Mark's too short to bang his head.
Well, no, I nearly banged mine because it's stepped down.
But yeah, did you bang your head at all, Mark? You've got to be honest about it. Pete, he really appreciates you. No need. It wasn't just me, it was everybody. Everybody was fussing around him, mate. We all love him. And I think there was a bit of emotion there as well, because I think Barbara didn't realise how much people cared about the both of them. And it's not till you're in that situation that you realise how much people think of you. John, good on you, Mark. You went above and beyond. Bri, Rich, I tend to flirt more. Well, can you flirt in a different direction tonight, Bri? Brian, you flirt without vodka. Mark, so many speed cameras over there now. You're all right on the 55, Mark. There's no speed cameras on the 55.
So many on the island.
There's no speed cameras on the island, no. Oh. They've got a few of these new are you wearing your seatbelt cameras? Are you on a mobile phone camera? I agree with those. Right, Jason did it twice. Mark, he told me to duck. He told me to duck as well. I didn't, 3 times.
What was it he said, mind it, and then literally you banged someone, it was you or Cider, banged their head as soon as he said it. Oh, it's when we were doing a recording at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you heard the thump on the recording. Oh, gosh, you'll keep clear. The live stream with Donegal, Dad and Lord Al on Thursday was brilliant. It certainly was. Chris, I went on a flirt and it was just a train. Disappointed. John, I agree, Simon, a brilliant idea from Mark. But no, he did. But the fact that Mark came straight back and still helped with the teardown, I must admit I was kind of less than useless when it came to moving chairs and tables and things, because obviously I've only got one decent arm. But no, it was absolutely great weekend had by all, I think.
You looked fabulous with the Hoover though, didn't you?
Oh, I did, didn't I? There was me pulling around one of those little Henry Hoovers. And Life O'Reilly, greetings from Chicagoland, fellow degenerates. Oh, Life O'Reilly knows us so well. Mark, still have to watch out for the Heatherley on the A55. If you know the junctions, Mark, they always sit at the same junctions. But I never speed. My cruise control is always set at 70 miles an hour.
I thought you said there were wheelbarrows in it, but I'm guessing
that's why I don't drive a sports car. Oh, on that note, guys. So, a week yesterday, I had an engineer come out for the car. Not a bodywork specialist, an engineer. Comes out for the car to do an inspection. And he turns around and says, oh, that's just the lacquer. That's not an issue. And I said, it's not the lacquer. I said, it's the paint that's been burned. And he says, where are you taking it? And I told him where I was taking it. He says, oh, yes, I know that garage very well. I said, I'll give them a call afterwards. And I stood there thinking, well, you're going to give them a call. I know the gentleman very well. You're going to give him a call and tell him his job. From what I can gather, the call didn't go very well. I phoned up my insurance company yesterday and I said, what's the latest? When's my car getting sorted? Apart from one department telling me that the claim had already been settled. Really? It's still sitting outside, burned, paintwork knackered. Got passed on to the oh yes, we've authorised the repair. So major weight lifted off our shoulders. Yes, some people say it's only a car. But Dad's inheritance is in that car, plus we waited 6 years for it. And like I say, we were £200 under the threshold of where they can just write it off. It's a £7,600 respray, and it's getting done, thankfully. Back on track, shall we? Simon, you were busy hoovering, Rob. Well, it's hoovering compared to what you guys was doing. Right, well, I'm thinking about it. We're at the train set shop are taking orders, but won't ship anything out till next Sunday as Mr. X is on holiday. Oh, no worries. Bri, that lager shandy never tasted so good. No, it was a nice one, wasn't it? And nice and cold as well. Although I think they possibly put more lager in it than lemonade. I don't know what you thought, Mark, because I don't drink and drive. I don't. If I've had a pint, I won't drive. And that lager tasted a wee bit strong. Rich, that's no good in a 50 mile an hour zone. Damn. No, that's what. To be fair, that is one place you don't speed, is through Colwyn Bay, because they do sit. I know exactly which junctions. Again, I know which junctions they park. They do sit in junctions below the A55 with the cameras on there. Like O'Reilly, is it cool there? What, here? 22 degrees in the shed? Pete, do you know when, Rob? Do I not? Sorry, I got sidetracked, Pete. Do I know when what? Sarah, off to bed. Been a long day, night all. No worries, Sarah. You take care. Newland, Clive, welcome in, mate. Good to see you, brother. How the heck are you doing? Scott, my central heating has been switching on and off all day. Really?
It is chillier here than it was the last few weeks.
Mark, it was English lager, so it tasted weak to me anyway. Oh, get in. Get you, Mark. Although I will give Mark his due. We had this discussion on one of Mark's live streams concerning Tato crisps. And there's Tato crisps in Southern Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland. And there's Tato crisps in the north. And Mark turned around and said, these Tato crisps in the north were nicer. He was right. Timber, will it be purple next week? To be fair, Timber, because we were dreading them writing it off, what I was going to do was buy it back. I'd already spoken to somebody about getting it wrapped, and it was going to be wrapped pearlescent purple, because it is the one colour I like on a car. Chris, I argued for my BMW 328 IT to be a write-off one, then bought it back for them for 10% of what it was worth. It's a basic, right? Yeah. And you can buy them back for between 10 and 30%. And I'd already worked out that I could buy it back for, I think, 4,500 top end, and it was going to cost me 1,500 to get it wrapped. The only issue is resale. You only tend to get about 50% on retail because it's a Cat N write-off. Midsummer Railway. Hi, Rob and Grace. Hi, all in the chat. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Timber, pink and purple. Respray, Rob. Oh, yeah, I'm with you, mate. Not yet. I've emailed the guy in the paint shop, but it just knocked that on the floor. But that I'm waiting for a reply on it.
It might be he's getting him. We did say with last time.
Simon, I totally agree with those. Crisps did taste nice. The ones you can get in Dublin are nice, but there's a lot more flavour in the ones that Mark had. Are we painting now? Mm-hmm. Oh, so we started painting and she hasn't told me.
Yeah, well, I did this because it's just a basic white.
Right.
To cover this.
So I'm going to switch it over. Grace is painting. That's all we're doing tonight.
Because with the delay, I can't carry on without giving away what has been done for the episode.
No, that's the issue, and we can't go out that way because the episode has been delayed. Where are we?
I will say there's been a slight change.
Yes. It's RGJ, there's always a change. See if we can get this zoomed in a bit. There we go. So yeah, unfortunately nothing exciting tonight, guys. No trains running because the track's up. Grace is painting some jumps.
I've got all sorts. I've got horses, I've got jumps, I've got to weather the...
Have you got licorice all sorts?
No, I haven't actually. I could do with some of them.
Oh, damn.
But I like the Tesco's ones compared to the branded ones.
So, oh no, I've probably zoomed in a bit too much there now, sorry. Because now they can't see it because you've moved.
No, it's...
No, that's alright, sorted. Rich, that's all white, Grace.
Yeah, this one is previously painted, so these two are just getting a coat just to get rid of that to start again with it, like. So it's just kind of resetting it. I've obviously got timbers jumps as well, but they are safe where I've...
Oh, we're still waiting for you to paint timbers stuff.
I know, I've done the hay bale thing.
Pete, can't do any painting in my train room. No, I'm gutted for you, mate. I am absolutely gutted. I know you'll get it sorted, but it is a nuisance, and it's like the car. You get it sorted, but it's a nuisance.
Well, when we thought the internet had gone here.
Simon, nay, doesn't matter if there's no trains. Paul, Grace is jumping over hurdles. Lorraine Hughes, love Grace's engagement ring. Purple is my colour too. Are you new to us, Lorraine?
The name rings a bell.
Or have you been in before? But yeah, you had to mention. You had to mention Grace.
The ring!
Not that she's a purple nut. I mean, you can't. It doesn't actually show very well, but those nails are extremely purple.
No, they're not the best colour. They're like a lighter purple.
Grant says nice nails, Grace. Mark says don't take offence.
No, to be fair, some people, like females especially, got to see it in person at Crew, but I was hoping to get like a mimicky photo with it of people around and like Richard, you know, like they do like hand.
Oh yeah.
But obviously, like I say, I feel so bad that we didn't even see Mark and Lisa off. They just obviously got going and are thinking of them today, obviously.
Yeah, bless.
Are thinking and thinking of them today.
Pete
They are lurking. We do love you guys. And
Pete says, love those shutter doors, Clive. I'm going to have to go and take a look at Clive's. I haven't seen Clive's for a little while. Mark, finished. 14 points swapped out today. Put the tools down, Mark. Get a drink. Get a strong Irish lager then, Mark. John Holly. Holly says she likes your nail varnish, Grace. Bry. Bloody purple. Chris, some odd goings on the second-hand market. Great bargains and silly overpricing. Got a Bachmann A4 for 70 quid. Turned down a non-DCC 56X for 60 quid.
Funnily enough, Donegal Dad knows me.
Oh, Lorraine is Chris's wife, Prince Loans.
Oh!
Hello there, sweetheart. Lovely to meet you on the chat as well. I do apologise, darling. Met you both at the show. I just signed up to your channel. That's really appreciated, sweetheart, and it's lovely to meet you. Pete, the nails go brilliantly with the ring, Grace. Will you all stop mentioning the ring?
I actually don't.
I'm going to blame Richard for this. Where's Richard?
I have the colour for this, but it's dried out, and at the moment I can't replace it. I do actually have the colour that matches the ring.
Where's Richard? I'm blaming Richard for this. It's always Richard's fault the ring gets mentioned.
It's dried out.
John, we don't think Grace has shown the ring enough, though. But you can shush as well, John.
In fairness to Donegal Dad, he actually caught us when I was putting these on, because usually with work I can't wear them, and one thing he said, are they going purple? I found more colours, but like I said, not one that matches this. It's dried out and I've got to replace it at some point.
Simon, I'll be at the DMU showcase tomorrow in Sutton Coldfield. Chris, the ring is precious. Yeah, come on, Richard. Richard, it's not my fault I never said a thing. No, but it normally is your fault, Rich. So you're getting the blame anyway.
I can't even remember. Did you guys even... No, I think I showed you the ring near the end of the day going, oh, we haven't seen it, and you're the one that makes a big fuss of it.
Who?
Richard. Like I say,
yeah.
They went in a blimmin' blur.
No, it's...
I feel like we usually get rest.
Paul Quack, Richard. Bri, can you ring my bell? I'm not going to sing that because
Ring my bell.
Rich, great ring, Grace. There, I said it now. See? Now you're definitely at fault, Rich.
He's not at fault. He didn't bring the subject up.
I don't care. It was him that used to do it.
He's allowed to do it. But this brand new one's going purple. Just putting it out there.
Simon, there was only one layout, Grimley Moor, that had trains running. Not saying it. Not saying it. Rich said he saw it, Grace.
Sorry,
Paul slaps Brian loves DCC.
Yeah, how's your
Bride
cracking out,
punches
Bride?
Paul.
We're getting over a bar brawl starting here.
Well, between Brian and Paul, apparently. And you know, I am almost convinced that Bride can determine not to monetize his channel. And that's why he uses swear words. Chris says, I've seen Grace's ring in person. Lovely. Paul, you missed Brian. Yeah, Brian, you need to swing a bit lower. Don't get you taller than Paul. But that's the thing as well. If I'm right in saying, I think I am, there's a massive hole in tomorrow.
I was going to do my nails for Corolla. Massive hole.
Yes.
Oh, is Andy at a show?
No, I think you didn't. You say that. Yeah. Yeah, there's no hot
Oh,
dog.
last one for a while.
Yeah, obviously we missed it at
The show.
the show, but yeah, Andy's not doing a live stream for a while.
Is he just taking a break?
Yeah. Right, hold still, Santa. FPS. You are sent. No, no, Andy. I'm going to have to get Paul and Brian a room in a minute. Oh, Jesus.
What?
How much vodka have you drunk, Brian?
Why, what's he said?
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza.
There's a hole in my bucket.
How big was this bottle? There's no use saying you only had one glass, because it depends on the size of the glass.
Glass.
Snowy! Not seen your ring in a few weeks, Grace. Must be due a visit. Yes, indeed. Indeed, Snowy. And how is dear Loki keeping?
That's bright.
Yeah, we had a little blip with Morgan yesterday. Nothing overly serious. But you know when dogs have got upset tummies, they eat grass, don't they? Morgan decided to go for a piece of grass that was long enough down to get into his throat,
And fluffy.
And it was a fluffy piece of grass, and it actually aggravated his throat, so he was hacking a little bit. Brian says 2 effing much. Chris, I didn't really mean it in a rude. No, it's alright, where you mess, mate. Andy always has a break this time of year.
We just obviously missed the last one with crew.
Although, we nearly did a live right in the middle of his live, which would have been so wrong.
Yeah, and you said to me, should we do live now?
Imagine Brian drinking that much during... Oh, Jesus, yeah. Can you imagine that? That Brian started his live stream with a pint glass of vodka. Lorraine, Grace should do a purple train set layout.
So, I am slowly building. I actually have Jason's... I don't have any purple wagons yet, but I am looking at some point of doing my own. I do have the purple Porterbrook. There is one that I would really love. There is a purple steam engine. You can also get it in a diesel, which I'm probably going to have to go with. But Dave Angel also tried to get me to get the King's one, which is slightly different purple. Again,
But it was really
diesel,
nice, but at 275 quid it was well out of our range,
not
unfortunately.
at the moment, but yeah.
But, oh, that was the other thing. We might have come to a bit of a compromise, courtesy of Chris with Suronomichi. And yes, the joke was, Bri, when me and Simon were chatting to Chris, Simon was struggling to say it, so I managed to say it. Chris said, yep, spot on. And then I had this joke saying, but to sound Japanese, you have to say it really fast and sound angry. And no, I am not taking the mickey out of the Japanese. I've got huge respect for them, in case anyone takes offence. But yes, we might have had a bit of a compromise over the N-gauge layout.
Have we?
Yes.
Not next, though.
No.
Oh, okay.
That we can do an N-gauge layout. Because Grace wants to do all her blossom trees and everything like that.
Blossom?
Blossom.
I thought you said bosom then.
Why would I say blossom?
I don't know, because I say weird things.
It's Brian that's drunk, not me. Brian, 1 large glass of a large bottle of Smirnoff. Too dangerous, Simon. Oh, Chris, my mate's dog weed under my layout on Friday.
Oh, no.
Oh, that ain't good. That reminds me of when, I think I've said it before, Kate and William came up here, and Kate went into a local shop, and their dog peed on the carpet of the shop. Pete, Alan at Buckland does, Simon. Oh, very true. Paint a loco purple. You could always buy a loco.
I'm not quite good enough for that.
But you could spray it.
Yeah, but I've got enough.
Painting it isn't a good idea, but spraying it is.
I've got enough to do before I get there, and it's finding a purple. As we know somebody else who tried to source a purple.
Who?
Gav.
Oh, yeah, bless him. Chris, I have a Helium 47 chassis and a TTX sound chip, and a Lima Porterbrook body, and a dark blue Merlin Emrys body. Not sure which one to put on.
Purple.
Yeah, the purple one apparently. Mark, painter, purple. I'm not saying that word. I know his live stream's not on tomorrow, and he possibly isn't in tonight or around, but I'm not saying the word. I've decided now that that word is my nemesis. So there.
So you'll do enamel, animal, enamel?
Yes. When Aaron's around and tries to trip me up. And Jace, good evening, bird. Jason, the official number has now gone up to 45. Prince Loan was not included in the numbers. Jace just got in from a 12-hour shift. Jeez. Chris, they're both kind of purple, one more bluey.
No, go for one less blue, more purple.
You've been told, Chris.
That's just my input. Don't have to do it, but purple rules, so...
Rich, hi Jason, great show last Sunday. But yes, both Jason and Grace are taking a break for 2 or 3 weeks now, away from all sorts of things model rail crew related.
Well, we say that, but I don't think we started
no.
yet.
And then it all starts again for next year. But again, I will say it, that Grace did a fantastic job of dealing with all the social media, and anybody that ever replied to the social media stuff was probably talking to Grace.
Oh, Jace did some.
And Jason then. And Jason did an absolutely amazing job of the show itself. Paul, wish Andy was here. You can keep trying, but you're going to fail. Chris, that's me tilt. Apparently so, Chris. How long have you known Grace now?
That's just a bit of friendly advice.
Friendly advice with a tone in your voice.
You will choose the purple.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Look into the ring. Look in. Look deeper.
Not around the ring. Look into the ring.
Deeper. Purple. Purple shall be your life.
Rich.
I don't have a crystal ball, so the ring had to do.
Rich, yes, well done, Grace. And Jason. Very much Jason.
Well, it was Jason that started this.
Yep. And what was it? And I am going to take the mickey out of you now, Jace. The week before, Jace was terrified that it was going to be the last show. I know you probably hate me for saying that, Jace. You probably hate me for it, I don't care. But Jason was terrified that it was not going to be a good show. But for the last 3 years, that's what Jason is. And I do get it. I 100% get it. If I was in Jason's position, I would feel the same, to be honest, because It must be terrifying to organise something like that and worry that nobody's going to turn up.
Also, guys, we did post it out late this year, but if you're thinking of coming and happy to volunteer, it does mean that everybody gets more chance of, like Brian said, not being able to go around as much. We can schedule it a bit, but there's a few things maybe we'd like to introduce, but we kind of need the volunteers to do it.
Yeah. So if you guys or you know anybody that loves model railway shows, get the word out now. 30th of May next year, they can volunteer. The idea is to help set the show up, get the tables out and everything, help out during the day, help out at the end of the teardown. It's free entry and a meal voucher, and you do get the opportunity to browse around the bargains before the doors open. Please, 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 I'm begging you, get that word out to your friends. Or if you're thinking of coming next year yourself, have a think about, can you make it a bit earlier, can you leave a bit later, and just help Jason and Rach and Grace. Obviously another thanks goes to Jason's D&G buses, who put the bus on, and Harrison.
Oh, Harrison, sorry.
So yeah, get that word out.
And just drop us an email to let us know you can.
Where are we? Jace, thanks, still feeling very tired. Chris, thank you Jason for your hard work, it was great. Paul, this not the... Yeah, you are looking for... Yeah, nice try, Paul, nice try. Rich, yeah, it must be a big strain for it. It's a worry, it is a worry for him. Timber, he was worried only a dozen would turn up in the first one. Yeah, he was, and we all know that, how terrified he was. And the first one, obviously this was pre-bus routes. The first one, parking was the blooming issue, because we ran out of parking space. Jace, overwhelmed this year's visitor numbers, smashed last year's. Hate to say I told you so, Jace, but... Told ya! Pete, gonna try and make it next year, Jace. Oh, if you can, Pete, it would be amazing. Chris, mates Gary and Rob might be interested for next year after I bigged it up. Yeah, please do, Chris. Like I say, we definitely need more volunteers next year to reduce the strain on the others. The volunteer numbers were down a little bit this year, and that's no criticism to anybody.
But we also gained some unexpected.
Yeah, and Mav as well. Mav, I know everybody's been worried about him, but obviously he had his own personal life issues. He texted me, when was it? Saturday, wasn't it? I think Mav texted me on Saturday, and he said, "Oh, that was it. No, Friday. He texted me Friday morning. Don't tell Grace, but I'm coming to the show." He went and bought his tickets, and then Jason told Grace. So that kind of went the kibosh on that. He also said he brought his daughter along, but not just that. Last minute, he stepped in and took over the table because obviously Timber was supposed to be having his operation. Mav stepped in and took over the desk, the cash desk. So major thanks to those two. But yeah, if you can get the numbers up, if we can get the numbers up next year, like I said, if we can get some trusted people to babysit the layouts whilst the YouTube meet's going on, it means we can get all the YouTubers out. But yeah, get the idea in some people's heads for next year, May 30th next year. Volunteer, pre-entry, early bargains, and food,
and laughs,
and hilarious laughs. It was a good laugh. Jace, the event is going to be a feature in the company newsletter, going to be distributed around the country. Yeah, exactly.
We need to sort photos tomorrow.
Yeah, you need to get that particular one, don't you?
Yeah.
Chris, so happy to see. Oh, I was over the moon. and he's lost so much weight as well, and he's not using his scooter.
I was disappointed
which
in that.
Grace was disappointed because Grace always had a picture of Mav was sat in the scooter and Grace was in the basket or on his lap.
On the basket, on the lap, whichever
Yeah.
works.
But no, it was fantastic to see him. But yeah, let's get the numbers up next. Let's make next year mental. Hopefully Timber can be there to do the desk. Pete and his wife will hopefully be there. That would be fantastic to see you. How long is it since we've seen you now, Pete? Because I think the last time was Alsager's, wasn't it?
First one we went to, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Because that's when I got the Mr. Grimm that's mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, and I do love Pete and his wife. Well, I like Sue more than I like Pete. But... It was also good to see Mav. Says Simon. Mav, he did look amazing, didn't he? He looked absolutely amazing. Hopefully it's given him a bit of confidence to step up a bit now. Hopefully we'll get back to seeing Mav on social. I'm not going to push the issue, but obviously Mav deleted all of his social media, Facebook, YouTube, everything. I know he's starting to build a layout in his place, and it's important we get him back into the scene. But yeah, him and his daughter did really, really well. And I think as well, the one thing they did really well was push out the best layout tickets. What was it, 87 votes this time, Jason, if I remember right? I think there was 87 votes for best layout, and there was only 2 votes between Suranomichi and Grim End. And for Grim End's first show, I think that says a lot.
I wonder how they do this weekend.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Craig got on. You know, they can't see very much. All they can see is nails.
Oh.
Pete, about 3 years, Rob. Not offended about you liking Sue better. Oh, love you loads, Pete. You know I do, mate. I love you loads. But no, we do miss you two. You are a brilliant pair. Simon, oh yeah, Baz. Oh yes, and that was the funny thing as well. Baz's Muzzles, a trade stand, actually got 2 votes for best layout.
Don't know about this. I'll see how I think.
Jace never realised how tall he was until the event. He's taller than... I know. It's like if you want to know what weather's coming, you only have to ask him because it'll get to him first. Chris, I did like Grim End almost as much as Chris's layout.
It was a hard one, was it? I think what did it for me is Chris, when you spoke to him in history, I loved how Craig as well made it interactive. I find it, the kids loved it. But Chris, it wasn't just that, it was what he wore. He had the iPad out. He made everything, the effort, not just bringing his layout. It's even what he wore.
I was torn between Chris's and John JMC's. Chris's for the beauty, but John JMC's, oh my God, the tech and the work that's gone into that.
Changes, day to night,
the lighting, everything. It was just incredible.
I never saw the thunderstorm. Do you think that works as opposite, or should I go the same?
No, that works. But no, I think if I have to persuade Grace to go Engage, I think I'll win because of the cherry blossom trees. Blossom, not bossum.
That's what I thought you'd
you
say.
Weirdo. But no, it was... that's why I like the 2 layouts, John JMC's, and it's obviously no disrespect to Craig's whatsoever. Craig had a beautiful layout. But John JMC's and Chris's were two different ends of the scale. One for sheer beauty, one industrial. And John's, like I say, the tech in John's layout is ridiculous, which is why John is one of the guys I've leaned on for DCC. But I think that the thing that won it for me was the bullet train. I love the bullet trains.
Oh, me, it was cherry blossom and just the culture and that I adore.
Jace, he stood next to me and I had to look up. He's really tall. It's ridiculous, isn't it? And I'm so used to seeing him in a scooter, yeah. Pete, how tall are you, Jace? Rich, cherry blossom. Is that a shoe polish? It certainly is.
It is, yeah.
All the layouts were amazing. They very much were. So Jace is 6'3", so we're going to have to ask Mab. He's got to be 6'6", easy. Chris, I will be talking to John JMC to get some of my weirder loco sound fitted. But the cherry blossom, I remember the last samurai. Yeah. John JMC's, well, he does it DCC for a living.
So that's why he isn't on YouTube as much, because he did say that it can be hard when he does work and then that.
And then he gets people like me hassling him for a video call because I'm stuck on something stupid. But it's like I said, the my Coca-Cola loco that someone sitting not too far from me managed to break. We were trying to see if that could take a DCC chip, and Grace decided to break the mountings for the body.
Yes, but can anybody help us source actually?
2 seconds. So we sent it over to John. Not only did he put a chip in it, he put a sound decoder in it, and he put lights in it.
And on that, with Rob's Coke, I don't know, because you didn't actually package it up as well as we could. We have a box now, though, from John, don't we? But we did lose one of the front pipes.
Exhaust.
Nowhere to be seen, the exhaust.
We can replace that.
Yeah, but how?
3D printer.
Oh, yeah. That's the point.
Because you can even just do the width of the exhaust pipe and then just spray it silver. Mav must be 6'7". Okay. Was good to see Dr. Yellow Bullet Train on Chris's layout. Chris, the lucky yellow Shinkuzen. I love those bullet trains. Jace, John JMC is an absolutely top bloke. He is. He's brilliant. I really felt like I was a nuisance, and well, every time I said anything like that, he told me to shut up. But no, he's an absolute wizard, which is why I've leaned on him, Gav, and Jason.
But it was kind of Lord Owl, that event that gave you the confidence to go and do it.
Yeah, because like he said on Mark's live stream, Lord Owl's not going for block detection, so he hasn't got to worry about it. He's got the same connections as he has on DC. And that's what I was worried about. Paul, when I met Craig, I thought he would be tall like me. Pete, I'm feeling like a shrimp that's 5'7". You're still taller than the likes of Hot Dog Andy and Grace. Chris, I'm 6 foot, but as the photos show, I'm shorty. Rich, I had a chat with JMC. Great chap, he is. And that's what's great about this community, is there's so many people out there that you can just ask, and you think, oh, I'm going to be a blooming nuisance. They're going to think people think I'm a pain in the butt anyway, but I mean, even Grace thinks I'm a pain in the butt.
I'm played in the fifth.
Could have disagreed.
What's the
but they're not. If you need some help, whether it's your first little steps into DCC, like me, or you're going to whatever, just ask. Jace, I felt guilty about John. He offered me a go at the layout, but I was dashing about sorting stuff. I had to say I will later, but never did.
I didn't get it properly.
He offered me a go at it, and I turned around and said, I'm not, because I'll break it. And he said, no, you won't. I said, I will. But whilst we have Mr. Jason in the room, where's that? If I do this.
Oh yeah, Jason, your knowledge is. Rob actually needs a hand, guys. So
Jason, you might get me for copyright theft because I've printed out a screenshot of one of your videos.
Well, you
me see how I can do that.
Where you explain.
2 seconds. No. How can I do this? How can I do this? Bear with me, guys. I'll just sort the camera out and then I'll switch it over. Let's have a look. Am I back in the room yet? Yeah. No. Be interesting if you do get a copyright strike for a printout of a video. Yeah. No, my luck. Points. DCC wiring of points. Now, Jace, I printed that out from yours. I remembered you said you'd got that video. Do you fancy helping me in a video call to do just one, and then I can carry on with the rest myself? Obviously, I'll be using the insulators because, like I said, ignore the metal fish plate there. I'm going to be using the insulators on every piece of track to future-proof for block detection when I decide to go down that route. Do you fancy helping me in a video call at some point just to do one, to wire one up? Please, if you don't mind. If you do and you're too busy, that's absolutely fine. I'll try and do it with that. But it's easier being shown, if you understand what I mean. Simon, be first time seeing. It would be interesting because you do get AI checking videos. Chris, was the fence down 4 points? I used to watch show jumping and even gave it a go once. And oh Jesus, I have no idea, Chris. I have no idea whatsoever. Jace, no probs. I'm off now till Wednesday. No worries. Well, I'll let you have a relaxing day tomorrow. I'm not going to push you for tomorrow, mate. It has caused. Well, it's one of the reasons that's caused a bit of delay in my work in the video, which is why we've got no running trains, is because of these. From this front edge here, I've got all the way around the curb wired. That's all done, dusted, finished. I've got the bus wire drilled through 2 cupboards going down that way, but then I realised I've got the wiring to do for these. Now Gav did help me out with wiring it with DC, but I'm not sure. I don't think that works with DCC, which is why I'm asking. But yeah, between that and the shoulder, again, shoulder's my fault. No sympathy, please. I know I'm not going to get any. If it was Grace, she'd get loads of sympathy. Between this and the shoulder, the video came to a stop on my side of things. Unfortunately, you'll see tomorrow when it goes live. But no, that'd be appreciated, Jason, if you wouldn't mind, please, buddy. Really would, and that way I can crack on down that side. Because my idea is if I can get, where are we? From this edge here, all the way around down to the back. On one side done, then I'm a happy bunny. Chris, I'm gonna rip some Insulfrog points out this week and replace with Electroflog. Lay out and hold for a bit. All mine are Insulfrog. Part of the reason being is because we had some. Another part of the reason is Scott sent a lot of stuff. Most of it brand new, to be fair. And that was all in Sulfrog as well. So that's what I'm sticking with. Alan Reynolds, good evening, Rob Grace, and hello to all good fellows in the chat. Hello, Al. How's the van, mate? Are you any closer to getting it running, buddy? Rich, poor Rob, hope your shoulder gets better soon. No sympathy, Rich. It was the shoulder's not going to get better. I literally started off this week taking the wrong meds. Tell you what, I'll show you. Bear with, because I'm not bothered about. If I do that, if you see these half circles, and then you get the whole circles there. With my memory, because I've got it all set up on my phone as a reminder, my memory, the half circles is where I've forgotten to take my meds. And as you can see, there's a lot of half circles there. Grace does her best, she really does. But this week I managed to stuff up my medication because I put one type of tablet stupidly into the other box. And I've been taking all of the one tablet twice this week. Double the amount that I should have. Which you think, yeah, okay, that'll help the pain. It doesn't, because I needed the other type of the tablet as well. So that, and then yesterday I went for a physio assessment because I've got to go back to physio. And obviously they manipulate the hell out of the shoulder, and I was murdered yesterday.
Well, you're looking good for being murdered.
Yeah. Chris, in show jumping and a Paul says, Chris, in show jumping, a fence goes down, it's full fault. Is that right?
I thought it varies on the jump as well.
Oh, I don't know. Alan Reynolds is in.
Hey Alan, darling, you were truly missed.
Oh, yes.
Rachel also mentioned apparently those at the club were even kind of wondering, they were waiting and going like, oh, is he going to come up?
Yeah,
and
the staff were asking you about you, Alan. They had the warm beer ready. Chris, that's the buddy Paul. Clive, I'm almost finishing stripping the track from under the van layout. Under the van layout? Why have you got a layout under the van?
I'm going to have before you switch.
Yeah, no worries. Jason's going to do a little video call to help me do one.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should screen record it as well, so then you can look back at it.
No, Jason might flash me again. And I was sickened last time. You know, I asked Jason to stop sending me nudes, but... Mark's heading to bed. Great stream, Rob and Grace, but I'm knackered. No worries, it is a late one, Mark. You look after yourself.
But I've noticed we've got, like, American friends and that in. You know. Yeah, no night, Mark. You sleep well, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. And George, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Which Mark? We have a few.
Rob, look at Clive's vid. I'm going to have to bring that up now. Bear with me just a second. There we go. Newlyn Railway. I better be still subscribed. Yes, I'm still subscribed. The notification bell's there. So why am I not getting... YouTube sucks. It sucks behinds. I'm not going to say the swear word side of it, but it sucks behinds. I never get notified. And I always check my subscriptions. Always. Clive, my lives were from under a four-poster car ramp with an escort van. Oh, okay. I shall have a look at them now. Right, the layout under the escort van on the four-post lift. Two seconds. The last video I watched was 2 weeks ago. And since then...
Ceiling? Oh dear.
6 videos have come by.
Damp? Oh no.
Alan, I've ordered parts for the van by post. Hopefully Monday. Fingers crossed, Al. But yeah, you were missed. And that's the other thing that was missed on the Monday. And I'm sure Jason will agree. We said goodbye to a load of people on the Sunday. Dropped them off at trains and what have you. No, that was Monday as well. We said goodbye to Alan on the Monday. And as Alan drove over the car park and turned and went up over the bridge, over the railway, it was a proper tearjerker moment. And It was a tearjerker moment this last Monday because he wasn't there doing it. And we said it several times, didn't we? He should be here and we should be waving goodbye to him.
Yeah.
But hopefully next year that'll be the same again.
Well, that was always the thing. Everyone always met at the club. We'd do the last few bits, but always in to say goodbye to Al and see him off.
It was Alan, then Simon running for the train, and then Mark, and then me and Jace got to see that black vibe while you two...
And me and Rach got our moment this time as well,
and
which was nice.
you two back at the house drinking.
Drinking?
Yeah.
Cup of tea?
Were you drinking?
Yes, but don't make it out like I'm drinking alcohol.
I didn't say it was alcoholic, I just said you were drinking.
Yeah, and that just leaves it an open...
Pete, look at those shutter doors.
Oh my God! Man in Grim Reaper costume goes on roof of the Spetty Glen Chloe armed with a knife. Jesus!
Anybody get any idea where Craig is? Did Craig go to bed or did he drive this way? You being serious?
I'm being serious!
Jesus. I will take a look at him, Pete. Chris, like a Dyson, both sucks and blows. Oh yes, it does. Pete, got a great gift from Dan of Dan's Model Railways. Did a vlog on it. Again, not getting notifications. I don't know whether to unsubscribe. Let's keep going. Ow. Whether to press unsubscribe on various channels, but immediately press subscribe again to see if that'll do anything. Al, sorry, I will be there next year in my new van. We're looking forward to it, and she's a beautiful van. She really is. 20 plates. Is it a Renault or a Peugeot? Al, I can't remember. At least she didn't get the Merc Sprinter. They go on fire. I'm going to open that again. Go to YouTube again. Go to Delft Junction again. Yep, subbed. Got the notification. Not getting notifications. And I always go through my subscriptions. What? Running session. Oh yeah, I went yesterday. Yeah, I didn't get a notification for it, Pete. Urgh. Thank you. Jace, Grace enjoyed the ice cream bowl. Yes.
Yeah, well, I got it to actually share, but...
Wait till I get this picture up. I sent it to her dad.
Yeah, because me and my dad always have a thing on puddings. We always kind of help each other eat each other's.
Look at the size of that glass.
I can flip it again. Yeah, well, I only got it
that glass.
You to eat some.
That glass is literally a sharing bowl, and Grace ate most of it.
Because you wouldn't, so I couldn't waste it.
I think I've got a better picture. There you are. Look at the size of that. That is a teaspoon next to it, guys. Oh, it's a Vauxhall, is it? Okay. It's a Renault in a Vauxhall dress. Simon, YouTube, if it ain't broke, we break it. Very much true. Right, where's your hammer? Why do you need a hammer? Greedy Grace. It is Texan size. Yeah, you got a point there, Chris. That is Texan size.
Hard or go home.
Excuse me.
That's what they're saying, isn't it?
Al, thanks for the CCT, Brian. Jace, it was a vase, not a glass. It's true. It was 2 vases. Last time I saw a vase like that, it had words above it saying "in memory of."
Oh, that just reminds me of the women that bring weird things to work, and they've got water in their mouth to not laugh or something. One brings out someone's ashes in an urn, so the next one's next to her, trying not to laugh because she's done the same to both these two. Healthcare. One's bought just something random, and these two have bought urns.
Healthcare twists your mind. A hammer to break things. Rich, more like a bucket. Yes, I'll agree with you there. But I've got no idea how many profiteroles were in that, but I had one.
Yes, but that was your choice.
But no, Rach and Jason took us out for a lovely meal. I think we were staked out, weren't we?
Yeah. Something I do want to show you guys what I have been doing as well is with the horses, just adding detail. I know you won't necessarily see it, but photos. So that's like the original paintwork, and this is just trying to make them a little bit more realistic because it'll bug me otherwise. So I have been going through with the horses as well, getting rid of that horrible grey and giving them more natural. That is also on my thing, is giving these horses more natural colouring. Oh, something I don't know if you guys can help me source.
You don't want to break that, do you?
No. I have two horses here, and they've got holes in them. They look like you used to be able to get sets for like carriages that the horses pull. Anyone know if you can get one like a double one? Or I could fit for a double one, or even two singles, because I want to have that kind of as part of the scene, that they're obviously ready to go and the carriages are next to them or something.
Can we not find one to 3D print?
You could, I suppose.
And just make it.
One of my little doggies.
Make it the relevant size.
And Chris at Model U.
2 seconds. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to find something.
So that's the fault, guys. I've also got the doggies to paint. I don't know where the others have gone. They're obviously away with things. But
Look.
Yes, but 00 gauge size.
Yeah. You
What's
just
that?
make
RPM patron request. Depends.
I will get back to the chat in a second, guys.
So yeah, obviously Chris did send me doggies and things as well from Model U with everything that went on.
Feeling this is massive.
Yeah. With everything that went on, it obviously got delayed. Now I did paint up, which turned out to be his lad actually.
Oh.
But I am hoping to get some more.
Hello.
Oh, look at the horse's back. Jesus.
Well, you don't want the horse, do you?
No, but I don't know if it'll be the right size.
It'll be the right size when you make it the right size.
Right. Yeah, but where do you attach it?
Wire.
Can't actually. Okay. So yeah, I've got to paint that up because there wouldn't be not have dogs at yards and things. But yeah, painting these up a bit more realistically as well is on the plan. Maybe a bit of overkill, but this is my little part of me in the layout, I suppose.
Oh, so Grace did not eat it all then. No, but she ate about 90% of it.
But I didn't eat it all.
Jace, Alan, the bar staff missed you, especially Dave, bar manager. Bri, I would have eaten it all. Alan, can I order some warm beer for next year, Jason? Cheers, mate. Well, if he orders the beer, you have to be there, mate. Without fail. Jason, he asked where you were and had your fave beers out warming for you. Rich, there are just a few horse carts. If you Google horse carts. Well, I'll tell you what I can do is delete that.
Like I say, guys, it's probably a bit too much detail, but even Martin at WWS said, I know it's there, so that's what part of this is.
Oh.
Not like any screen share.
It won't do it for an app.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Right, I'm going to move on to something different, so I'm not boring you with frickin' all things. I've also got some more of these from Jeff. I may as well get one of these painted. What colour would these be, guys? Again, this was one of Jeff's I got last year. I don't, obviously with him stopping doing it at the moment.
What is
I
it?
should get more. It's one of those
LBC tanks.
water tanks, yeah.
Well, it's going to be white, but not a bright white, a very dull, dirty white. And if you have the sheer patience,
yes,
the cage would be silver.
Oh, that's fine then.
Because We had a pile of those at the track.
I know you can get it out because we put it in.
I'll search that now, Rich. Bear with me.
I'm sure you can get that. I'm sure we put this in. Ah, there we go. Funny enough, I was going to get the silver out now anyway, but it'd be an old, like, not a bright silver, would it? It'd be like a dark silver. I'm sure I've got a new one of that because it's dried out.
Is that an actual item, Rich? Because I've just searched LX44 and it's come up as LX144 tyres.
Is it still in view? So
Yeah. 2 secs.
just gives them something different to watch, so I'm not painting the same thing all the time.
There we go. LBC tanks, the creamy white with a cagey, the warm black or a steel colour. Yeah, the ones we had were steel. That's not a bad shout, actually.
What?
Paint that silver and don't touch the tank.
Yeah, because it's a clear anyway.
Let's have a look at the tank again. You could dirty it up a bit with some weathering powder.
Yeah. I wish we had more of
Or
those.
just paint the silver. Yeah, thanks for that shout, George. That was a good shout.
Like I say, guys, it's just trying to give you something else to watch rather than the same thing all the time. But that can lead me to maybe do the stables if I get the weathering powder out for that. So.
Let's go. I'll be able, if I find something on here, I can show the guys. Anything like that? Or is that a bit too ornate?
That's 148, so wouldn't that be easier to... Although, really, you'd want a nice one from Doobie Pullin.
You got a dray carriage there.
I don't know, let's look, because otherwise the first thing you print and then you see something later that's...
White with silver rings. Don't get paint on those nails, Grace says. Pete. Bry's shooting off, he needs sleep. No worries, Brian. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for the shout out. And thank you for a great stream as well.
It's alright, Pete. I'll probably change these up again in a couple of days.
Yeah, don't forget the watermark stain on the tank, because the bottom of those tanks
Can you get me a picture of it? That's probably...
were like very browny.
If you can get me a picture, I can...
LX444. Let's have a look for
I
that.
don't know if that's a sign, actually, rather than painting that metal. What do you think, guys? Is that actually one of those, like,
No.
Corex white?
No, it's metal.
Okay.
That is metal. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what Richard's just sent.
I do love this paint.
Great.
Oh, cool.
Well, do you mean like a proper carriage rather than something like that?
Well, yeah, let's look at the options anyway, because I'm thinking the horse is getting ready for a show and things, so...
Or, Grace.
Huh. But it doesn't have the attachments on, that's the only thing.
No, whereas that one I found did, but I can't. Oh, I know how I can do it.
You
I know
can
how.
print bits off it, though.
Wait there. No, I can bring it up on the website. I just need to search. Reality.
I'm not boring you guys, am I? Please do let me know as well, because I'm obviously not doing anything on the scene as such.
There we go. Window capture. Why is that all the way over there? Why?
I don't know.
No, I don't want to capture that. Oh. Let's bring it up in Chrome instead.
I don't like Firefox, it's quite buggy.
No, it's showing me the chat. That's all it's showing. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get myself organised. Not very well, I grant you. And now it doesn't want it. I'm going to shoot this thing in a minute. I am going to shoot it. Window capture. Window capture. Select the window. Chrome. Right. Take that off. Take that off. I stretch that out. Stretch that out. That's what I found. That's what I've got up in the Creality app at the moment, guys. And that prints in several parts as well, but it does have the I don't know what the proper name for it is, the long piece of wood that comes out the front for the horses to be attached to.
I don't know. I never did the carriage driving.
There we go, back to here. Pete says you can never be boring, Grace. Chris, yeah, just use Chrome. The problem is I was trying to bring Firefox up, but it's showing this chat, but I've sorted it there anyway. Al, for good effect, stick some labels on that square plate on the cage, Grace. Cool project.
This is why I was thinking McCorrick's white, because somebody stuck something on it. Could always paint a square.
So you wouldn't want the horse, but now it's just dimensions, isn't it? That's the only thing, is just shrinking it down to the correct dimensions.
Yeah.
So you get rid of the horse.
I'm not a fan of that one, to be honest.
No? Okay. There's loads on here.
We'll have a look. Have a look this week.
Old-fashioned cowboy wagon.
Yeah. But again, no hold the thing. You did find one just, but I don't know where you've...
That was probably on Thingiverse. Looks a bit... Yeah, it does look a bit medieval, and that is the issue. It does look like it belongs in the 1200s or something.
Well, it's good if you go into a Renaissance fair, but they're not really a big thing here like they are in America, let alone in Wales, where we're going to be based.
Hurricane! Hi Rob and Grace, how are you? We're all good, mate. I'm glad you're popping in. Great to see you, mate. Rob Grace, look at the mod chat. Bear with me.
Oh, it snapped at the bottom. That was probably me when I was trying to...
Horse-drawn vehicles, double O gauge, unpainted metal kit from Langley. Okay, that's cool.
Again, I don't need to do the bottom now, but you never know.
I'll take a look at that. Thanks, mate.
But I always do things like paint underneath, guys, because you just never know.
Yeah, Jason sent some pictures.
Oh, cheers, Joyce. But yeah, you just...
Yeah, I've just checked it now, Jace.
Oh, different colour ones as well. Or do I do black? Because although I do like that weathered one, that's just for rust colour I can use on it, actually.
You could have a hearse. Do you want a hearse?
No. But no, so what I was saying is, yes, I paint underneath, because you never know if this will be reused at a later date. And by having underneath, if the paint and that you don't have anymore, it's already painted up.
You could have a gun carriage.
What?
A gun carriage.
Oh, what's he?
Yeah, I like that too.
And a legion. Yeah, that is nice, that French farm.
Grace is doing some painting. Hurricane at the moment. We're doing the wiring of the DCC, and I've had a few issues with my shoulder, so everything's gone on a go slow. So the track isn't down. Part of the track isn't down at the moment due to wiring DCC. So we've got no trains running. We can't do anything on Grace's stables because that's coming out in the video tomorrow. So Grace is just doing some painting.
But these things are needed really for the next stage if I'm not going to skip on. So, to be honest, it is little things that need doing and possibly too boring on videos
I like that one.
to do.
I do like that one.
Huh.
But there's no attachment at the front of that.
No, but you could always still print that one off and have it to the side as one that is being worked on. Because that was a nice one. It could be one that they're... No, that is a
Let's
nice
have
one.
a look how that...
Because I've got some
opens
space
up.
in the storage bit that could go into.
Yeah, that'll have to be shrunk. That definitely will have to be scaled down.
But yeah, I'm kind of changing what I do every now and then, so it's not the same thing as well, but... Because luckily what I love about this paint as well is it dries pretty quick.
The only issue with that, Grace?
Go on.
Where are we? KC Pro 4. I'm not K2 Pro. Best support, slice that. It's just the amount of support that's going to appear in this.
Yeah.
Look at that. You have to take all those supports off without breaking it. Yeah, that's not going to print out. That's where you need a resin printer. Simon Trains, I'm going to head off the bed. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Simon. You enjoy the show. Enjoy the show tomorrow, mate.
Lost your words a little bit.
I did. Sorry, Hurricane. I recently did a video, the unboxing comparison of a jet plane, such as... Excuse me for a minute. I'll start again. Recently did a video of an unboxing comparison of a jet plane, such as the Yugoslavian Oreo, meaning eagle. The Oreo is a bit similar to a Jaguar jet plane, and some think it by its looks.
Right, there's that one.
I'm going to have a Google for that.
While I'm out with the silver, I'm going to get this painted up as well, though. Two birds, one stone.
Oh, yeah. I do see what you mean there. That does have some similarity to the... yeah, that does. I remember the Jaguars. Hurricane, the colour of the nails matches the pattern of the sweatshirt nicely. La perfection, madame. This is Hurricane.
Thank you. It's actually a hoodie I bought for going running, wasn't it? But I do like the colour.
Yeah, the Jaguar was a great aircraft. I remember it well. Jace, look what I just sent, Grace. You have to be careful where you put that, you know.
What?
The phone, in case it appears in the camera shot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, don't want that appearing in the shot.
No, ask Brian. Huh.
So,
oh, used as hay as well.
Yeah, that's the cage. Cut down LBC to be used as a water trough. Oh, Richard's shooting off as well. No worries, Rich. You take care, buddy.
Like I say, unfortunately,
And Chris is shooting off.
I've only got one of these because...
Sorry if I missed you shooting off, but good night, sleep well, and thank you. And Alan shooting off.
It was in Jeff's giveaway thing.
I need to change my deodorant, everybody's shooting off.
Yeah. We'll just keep an eye on money we've got in, but then we might get some joining over the pond. It's catch-22, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you feeling alright?
This pocket-sized pressure tool.
Shut up, you stupid YouTube.
Are you feeling alright at the moment?
Starting to shut down, if I'm honest.
Okay. I'm just a night owl at the moment, aren't I?
We know this. But there's 25 watching, so... Jace, are you on about your phone wallpaper? Yes, I am, Jason.
Oh, so Jason's seen it as well, then.
Well, I have left my phone lying around. Yes, nobody wants to turn into pumpkins. Alan, no, I'm not going. Just say, oh, right, sorry, Alan, I do apologise. Yes,
I can say Alan's a night owl.
obviously we're photographers. I've done glamour photography and Grace has posed for me, and I have made the occasional mistake of accidentally showing my phone to people without getting rid of the wallpaper.
But this is why it can't be our desktop.
No, because that would be Rudy. The desktop is Rudy enough without a picture of you on it as well. Rich, I'm not going yet. Oh Jesus, sorry guys, it's me getting bloody confused. Well, I wasn't the only one because Alan said goodnight to you as well, Rich.
You confused me with Alan because when Alan does his lives, he is a night owl as well.
I reckon if you say about the Jagger plane, Rob, I only forgot to mention that the model kit's a 172 scale, and I did the aeropoxy leak. No, I appreciate you saying it. There are a lot of similarities between those two, isn't there? Jace, my eyes were looking elsewhere. Rubbish, Jason. Absolute rubbish. And I think the best reaction was, obviously, we have our friends in Liverpool and we're good friends with a guy that owns a Greek restaurant up there. And for anybody that goes to the Wirral, he's just moved to the Wirral, Christaki's restaurant. You want Greek food? Great place, Bevington. And again, I was showing Chris something, the guy that owns the place, and he noticed the wallpaper. And he turned around and he said, "Oh, have you got any more photos?"
I love him. I'm actually thinking of...
So yes, if I ever go to show you my phone, avert your eyes for a few seconds, please.
Come on, the worst was when the ambulance broke down during COVID. And a complete stranger saw it.
Oh my God, yes. Down by the water, guys.
On my birthday, that was when I got my birthday.
And he saw you. And he saw you in your birthday suit.
Yeah, on my birthday.
On your birthday. Pete, blame Rob. Chris, he said. Yeah, I'm just confused. Chris, I have to lie down. Yeah, me too, Chris. Rich, towel. No, there was no towel, was there? There was no towel in that. Mark is shooting off by the looks of it. Let's all get this correct. Good night, all. Time for bed. No worries, Mark. Thank you, mate.
Which
you
Mark?
take care. Donegal Dad.
You've got to say, and I thought he was out because I was actually going to ask. Oh yeah, Mark, before you go, please tell me you're still here before you go. I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh yeah, Mark, before you go, you are in trouble, mate. Come back and say why.
Just in case he has.
I reckon, and also the difference between model kits and two materials are areas. One is resin, the other plastic. And I leave to public to check the mentioned video. So which do you think is better for a model aircraft, resin or plastic?
I'm going to paint these both up, guys, because I want to do an old rusted one and probably get the heat gun on it and break it up, to be honest.
That'll melt it.
No, not if you do it just slightly so you can bend it and it's pliable.
I think Mark has shot off.
Oh, dang it.
No, Mark says, what did I do now?
Well, I have a thing, to the point Rob years ago posted it on Facebook, about me and hoodies. So to my surprise tonight, when I see a Mr. Finneton modelling a hoodie, I likes my hoodies, especially the open ones, because then you can keep. But
oh, you forgot to do it in the opener.
I know. I said to you after. Too late now, but yes, I likes my hoodies.
No, Mark gave Grace a T-shirt last week.
Well, it might fit you as well. It's small.
And I said to Mark, we'll have a laugh on one of the videos. We'd completely forgotten to do it, and we were going to say. Grace was going to say that she went to crew and all she got was this lousy T-shirt. It's even more poignant now because she didn't get the hoodie.
Yeah.
And she is only joking, Mark.
I am taking a mickey. I just suddenly...
Okay, I mean, I can share the link of Rayo's videos, but you go for it, mate. Just share the link. I'm sure one of the mods will send it live.
But anyway, no night, Mark, darling.
You take care, Mark. Give our love to Adam. We'll give love to all of them, obviously.
But yeah, so the only reason I'm painting this up, guys, is because I do want to rust and bust this one.
Chris says fashion.
I like hoodies.
She does. She likes my hoodies.
Yes, which there is one that is our hoodie.
Hmm.
Which you're slowly but surely destroying.
Yeah, it's got so many holes in that hoodie. I need to replace that. I ain't got the money to replace it, but I need to replace it.
Yeah.
We need to replace it with a Mark Donegal Dad hoodie. Mark gives it to me and then you pinch it off me. Yeah.
I don't usually wear red, but I will make an exception.
Good night, Mark. You take care, mate. Love to the family. Paul, Chris is singing David Bowie's Fashion. Oh, I remember that one, yeah.
I do, that's a good one.
Yes, I love David Bowie.
Oh, he went too soon.
Oh, yes, very much so. MRC hoodie. Yes, MRC hoodie would be good.
Purple.
Purple. And a black one. I like black.
Problem is, crew is never freaking cool enough for a hoodie.
No,
It'd be
true.
in the evenings, though.
Okay, I think Hurricane's going to send a link. Paul's just said purple ones, Jason.
See? Purple's catching, Jace. You know, now's the time before it gets too big. Do you want to rebrand? Oh, unless I get to be speckle and have a purple one.
You are special.
Yeah.
But at least with Jason, I can get the points, start to get the points sorted. Because obviously I've got 6 to wire on in one section, haven't I?
Well, like I say, I think
6 points in one section.
I think if you screen record it as well, you've got it as a look back to as well.
Rich, when am I going? When am I going where?
Why, did you say Rich was going as well?
No, Rich has just asked me when are you going, Rob. Lilac, Jason says.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm burgundy, but lilac. Ooh, why? What you thinking, Jace?
Paul, black and purple, not blue.
Certain ones disagree with me, and there might be.
Jason's going to leave the stream in a second. He's going to have such a headache. He's only just finished 12-hour shift. Don't pick on the guy.
Oh, come on. Purple with me is just known.
Oh, ending the stream probably shortly, mate, to be honest. I have been up for 18 hours.
Meanwhile, I'm on night owl again. Like I used to be. It's not good, is it? I've always been better at night, though, haven't I?
Scott, I have a purple hoodie, a Lonsdale one. You shouldn't say things like, make sure, Scott, if you ever come to Model Rail Crew, don't bring that purple hoodie.
Well, no, I can't steal another man's hoodie. That's just not right.
Oh, but you'll steal mine.
Yes, that is my right. You said yourself, you ladies only want one thing, and that's your hoodies. There is actually a couple on Facebook, and she does videos, and I love them, and she's always suddenly managing to get his hoodie. I love their videos, to be fair.
Yeah, if I stole your knickers, you'd have something to say about it.
You did during COVID.
This is very...
Sent me pictures of it.
Yeah.
Not wearing it got well on your head.
Wore it on my head.
Before people think we're too crazy.
It just felt like stupid. Chris, we're all special. Yeah, we are, Chris. That's why we all fit in so well. And I'll be quite honest, that's why we love you guys, because, you know, 98% of you have stuck with us through the past 3 years, so you must be just as crazy as we are.
Where would we say the water? The water drops are going to be off this, aren't they?
No.
Oh, it's off for rust from the cage, isn't it?
No. Oh, it hasn't got a lid.
No.
Ah. Because normally you get a water thing around the lid. Can you get it? Are you steady enough to get some brown stains on the inside at the bottom?
Yep.
Rich, you do not count. I can't count, mate.
Why would you have stains in the actual water? The water's going to be rusty then.
Some of the water tanks are stained on the inside because it was dirty. Look at the ones at the track.
I can't remember them, to be honest.
The ones we used to wash the track with after we'd got the detergent down.
Oh, yeah. When that biker came off at plop, one leg and hop fricking across. I've never had my heart in my mouth
Pete, got a
before,
busy
but-
day myself tomorrow fixing the cable. Great birthday present. Oh, not good, mate. Heart goes out to you. Absolutely goes out to you, mate. Fingers crossed you get it sorted. That's a point. Thank you, Richard. That is a valid point, actually. Yeah, you're right.
What?
That's the top of the tank.
Oh yeah, and there's the water spout. So I've just painted the top. Shut up, don't say anything. I don't want to know.
Thank you very much for that, Richard. Oh, crap, yeah. Oh, yeah, happy birthday for tomorrow. That didn't sink in very well, Pete. Happy birthday tomorrow, Pete. You have a great one. We'll try and have a great one.
Birthday to you, squash tomatoes and...
Hurricane, as soon as you guys end the live, join in watching the Oreo unboxing comparison. I will watch it another time, mate. I will literally be heading off to bed.
See, one here Jason actually sent, it's got it coming off the
Rich,
bottom down to
the
bottom.
sticky out bits of the outlet pipe. Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to paint the inside, the bottom, the brown,
You
because
mean
that would be
I've
the
already
lid.
done. Come here, let me fix it.
Because it goes that way.
Not that you can see it, because it is...
What would we do
thicker.
without Rich?
To be fair, it is thicker in there, so I should be alright.
Rich totally on the ball there.
To be fair, the guys always are, because I make mistakes.
Rich,
So.
I'll forgive you for the ring comment now, mate.
You've been let off temporarily.
Yeah. You were minus 20 points, you're now minus 2 instead. I'll take 18 off, and that's rather generous of me, I think. Because I'm not a generous person. Cold-hearted bar steward.
Yeah, I think
Is
I
what
need
you
to
call
get a
them.
thinner brush for this.
Yeah, I think we'll give the streamer about 10 more minutes, guys, and then we'll shoot off.
Quite enjoying it tonight.
Pete, 41, John, feeling old.
41, you don't look a day over 21.
Pete, isn't that what Sue says when she gives you a hug? That she says she's feeling old. I love Sue's. I like to pick on Pete.
Something like that, I don't know, I'd have to sharpen it up a bit.
Yeah. And then put some darker blacks in it for some really rusty bits. Maybe even some weathering powder. No, Richard, let me off for the rest of tonight. Okay, I'll let you off for the rest of tonight then.
All he's going to do is mention a ring now, because he's let off.
And Ruby Harper, welcome in. We are cutting off shortly though, Ruby. Sorry. Pete, I used to like you, Rob. You don't like me, you loves me, Pete. Because Pete, you loves me because Sue tells you to. Jeez, how long you been with us now, Pete? 3 years.
I don't even know how long we've had the channel.
Where are we? 3 years, 2 months, Pete. Something like that, isn't it? It's got to be that. 3 years, 2 months. Rich, Pete, you're a young'un. Chris, got me an early emblem A4. You do crimson and green Gresley carriages. Ooh. Try eBay. I think I've seen some on eBay, Chris. I'm not going to swear to it.
I think I'm going to have to do this rust in stages, because it's just blending.
$37 months, so 3 years, 5 Jesus, mate. Fair goes to you, Pete.
You're mad. We're all mad here.
You don't have to be crazy, but it does help. Oh,
So would you have it round the whole edge then? rusting?
Various bits. Oh, it would do, wouldn't it? Bear with me a second, I found some. Just need to shorten the link. Tiny URL.
That works actually.
Bear with me, guys. Paste a long URL here. Shorten link. Come on. There we go. Select all.
I can put it out.
Paste. There you go. Try those, Chris. Chris has been a member for 34 months. Jeez.
We need to see if Jeff's got any more.
Come on, Paul. Let's see how far. Let's see how long you've been with.
Paul is one of the older ones as well, isn't he? I think.
Paul, Grace is calling you old.
I meant older ones of subscriptions.
That was uncalled
Don't
for.
twist me words.
That was uncalled for, Grace.
Don't twist me words.
That was uncalled for.
Don't twist me words, mate.
Mate.
Yeah, mate. You know when you're in trouble.
Tell you what, I know what I'm going to do now. No, I want to paste it. Shorten another link. Shorten link. Bear with, Chris, I'm just going to send you the entire page. Chris, take a look at that lot. I don't know if that's any use to you. Rob. Paul told me to slap you. Don't. You can't. Paul told me to.
Somebody told me to slap you. I preempted it. Because somebody's going to tell me to do it to defend myself.
Pete, catching up, Paul. Not having any more birthdays. Oh, Mark 1. Sorry, mate. Sorry. What version are you looking for, then?
Now, the top's not going to be clean, is it?
And thanks, Paul. I got slapped back, by the way.
Why did Paul tell you to frickin' slap me anyway? He's in my bad books. What I've also got, what I might use, guys, is the green weathering streaking grime, because obviously if it's going to be rusty, maybe it could be a dirty one if it's in fields and things. I don't quite know where I'm going to place it yet.
And Ian Mellon, welcome in, mate. We are only running for another few minutes, buddy. We've been running since 10 o'clock. Oh, Timber's off to bed. No worries. Take care, Timber. Hope you get your operation sorted soon.
I ain't got it temporarily, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. What colour should we have for doggy?
Purple.
We're not having a purple dog. Not first one, anyway.
Have you not seen those pictures and videos of people that dye their dog's hair?
Yes, but right now I want to do a serious one first.
Morgie colour.
Oh, jeez.
White and brown.
Have to make it freaking difficult, won't you?
Morgie or Judy, take your pick. Judy's easier, she's black and white.
Yeah, but she's spotty black and white.
Yes.
Is it a spaniel, actually, this? It is a cocker.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, it has to be black and white. Let's have a look. It could be a cocker spaniel,
On the
yeah.
proper Model U, it's the 76. Stop playing with the point, you're going to bust it.
Snowy, I was 41 once, also 42 and 43 and 44 and John, Grace, it's time to defend yourself.
Yeah, Paul said to you earlier, not now.
And you can't now, you've already taken a swing. You missed.
No one likes it.
Jace is off to bed. John, Snowy, you're not a day over 21.
So I don't know whether to do the Corex white or the Rathbone white, because dogs are never white.
I think we need to knock it on the head. I do. It's midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to call it a night, guys. But thank you very much for joining us for a very late stream. The episode will be out tomorrow if you feel like watching it, if you're particularly bored.
Top tiers, it is already there.
Yeah, it's already out with top tiers. Paul, I'm a year older than 59 next year. Snowy, John, you're absolutely correct. I'm not a day over, but several thousand. Yeah, Paul Woods, if you can do your honours, please, sir. But thank you, everybody, for a fantastic stream, especially with it being so late. There was absolutely no need to be as crazy as we are. We just wanted to get a stream in because we didn't stream last weekend. And obviously Brian giving us a shout out at the end of his stream, it was appreciated. Hopefully back to normal next week with the members and patrons stream on Tuesday evening and our usual stream starting at 8 o'clock next Friday. So there's your 1 minute warning. Thank you everybody, take care and good night.
Night. Yeah, I'm trying to put stuff in view. I can't see the view, so it actually can show what I've done. Oh no. No, it's funny. Get your hands out of the way. Oh no. I'm nearly 2 hours and a half again. Yeah. Shit, did you...